Facebook world and Twitter world and YouTube world and whoever else is watching out there in any world. Tanya Hiltz from Tanya's Bookkeepers Bootcamp and Cloud Business Services, and I am here today with Kenny from Keeper. I am going to specify several times Keeper.app.
Yes.
That is where you want to go. There's a story around it, and you're going to have to contact them for a demo to find out around the story. I've heard about this story because we share the same business coach. So I heard this story.
Yes.
Again, get the story, got to contact them for demo, talk to them first. Anyway, we are here live from CPB Ignite in Calgary. And it has been an exciting conference so far. And so first off, this is your first Canadian conference.
It is. Yeah, very, very fun, very exciting, very welcoming. I love the bookkeeping community up here. It's awesome.
Yeah. You know what? I say I agree. That's what we're in it. Absolutely. But no, that's good to hear. That's awesome. So first off, because it's the first one, you guys don't really have a lot of attrition in our Canadian market. Why don't we tell everybody out there what you guys do? And I know when I have a few drinks of wine, I know how I sum it up and wrap it up, but I don't want this to go on camera because I could get it wrong. Let's leave it to the professional. And by the way, Kenny is also one of the founders as well too. Founder, and he is the CTO. So we got the big guy here, right?
Yeah. So Keeper is one app to run your bookkeeping business. What the heck does that mean? That means we have a client portal, a way to talk with your clients about transaction questions, non-transaction questions, deliver financial reports, which lends to a second part, giving financial reports to your clients that they can actually read and understand. QBO can spit out something that not many people can understand, so we want to give you something that's more manageable and give you those advisory services. Number 3, file reviews, being able to catch anomalies, missing vendors, payees, any inconsistencies where you can see, oh, this is wrong, let me change it, and then have those changes actually sync back to QBO, which is our really big thing about Keeper, having that bi-directional sync. And number 4, workflow. So being able to do your tasks, or you actually do your work for all your clients, and being able to see where am I doing with my month-end close for all my clients.
That's awesome. And you've got reporting aspects in there too that are not just the basic reporting. There is some customization, so you can put notations and whatnot as well, which is really cool. So if anybody watched online my session that we had this morning, if you haven't, you'll have to watch it. It is on communicating with your client, and Sherry Lee Mathers tomorrow at 11:40 Mountain Time is doing the follow-up with the reporting. So we're going to talk a little bit more. She's got screenshots from Keeper as to how to do that, but it's to better communicate with your clients in the language they understand in the reporting. So is there any more details that you want to let them know about the reporting?
Yeah, so the reporting, we have two styles of reporting, right? We have the file reviews, so mapping anything on categorize and sending those to your clients to get feedback on this should be workers' comp, this should be business expenses, as well as the management reporting. So delivering those financial reports for your clients.
So wait, now by the way, I do know the answer to this. I just am in the mood to add excitement. So wait, you're telling me that I no longer have to take all of this information and write it into an email to get my clients to respond, which my clients don't read my emails?
Yes. So not only do we pull those transactions from your QBO file, and then you can add those to your client portal, we actually have automated email reminders to remind your client, hey, you got 5 questions that you need to answer, please log in. And they can do that all with our client portal that sits behind your branding, and they can go in with a magic link with no password and answer those questions, all within Keeper.
Awesome. Now what happens if I want to ask a client something else? Do I have to send them an email to ask them that question and the secret link to answer the accounting related questions?
Yeah, no, great question, Tanya. No, it's all in one spot. So being able to have those non-transaction questions, get those document requests. We also have just the client uploads inbox, so they can just upload any file that you need, tax, anything of the sort, and you can feed that right back into your Keeper file and add that anywhere you need inside Keeper.
That's awesome. And again, I knew that. So no, that's awesome. So it is really a one app does all.
Yes.
That's awesome. And I have to say that what I'm really impressed with is I first spoke to Ben, who is not here. He's the other founder. I thought it was closer to 2 years ago. Ben thinks it was about 1.5 years ago. And they have come such a long way. I just said to him, you know what, okay, I see the potential. You're not ready for Canada. You're not ready for this, but I saw the potential. I am mind blown with how far they've come in the last 1.5 years. So I know of some things that are on the roadmap. I'm not going to talk about them because I don't know what's allowed to be talked about and what's not. So why don't you tell us, especially those of us in Canada, some things that you're already looking into from discussions, if there is anything you can tell us that might be on the roadmap potentially.
Yes, great question. Canadian pricing first and foremost. Give me that Canadian pricing. You know, the fluctuation between the U.S. and Canada can be a little troublesome, so we want to get that ironed out right away. And number two, Canadian servers, having your data live in Canada, not in the US or anywhere else. Having those stored in Canada are the first two main priorities for us and the Canadian users.
That's awesome. Now, you know what? I am going to tell you guys again, I knew that, and the reason I knew that is I started to have a conversation with Ben not even a full week ago. And look at this, it's already on the roadmap, and Kenny was already starting to work on it last night.
Yes.
So for those of us out there who are like, okay, what's this app really about? What are they like? Again, those of us who are used to not being listened to, this is how reactive they are. They are listening to their clients, and I love that. So thank you from our whole community for listening. That is going to make such a big difference for those out there watching. So again, Keeper.app. So another thing that we're doing, they are sponsoring our Win a Bootcamp contest that we have here. Anybody online can go online and go in as well. So we did this at Scaling New Heights. So for those of you who didn't watch what was happening at Scaling New Heights, I'm not sure what rock you were living under, but we will tell you now because you're obviously out from under that rock. Part of it, we're kind of gamifying the contest as well, which how can you gamify a contest? So part of it is these cute little beagle puppies, because those of you who know me know I have my little beagle Rosie. And so these cute little puppies are ready to be adopted. We now have an adoption certificate as well that you can complete. There is a QR code here that you can scan to register your pup, so that way we can, follow the story of your pup, and we can, let Keeper know how the pup is going and whatnot. You are going to use hashtags Keeper and hashtag Win a Bootcamp, and that way we can all follow and share everything out. Instructions are on here of what hashtags to use. And on this side is a QR code. So that is actually going to get you to the start of the contest flow. We also have built in a scavenger hunt. So there is an online scavenger hunt for all of our sponsors, and Keeper is one of them that's included in the scavenger hunt as well. So again, you don't have to be here. We're going to do other things here to get you into the contest, like send you over to them. So I'm just saying that out now. Go to the app, get a selfie with either Brett or Kenny, post it out with hashtag Keeper, hashtag Win a Bootcamp. That will get you one entry. Everything else here, for those of you who are not here, and again, we will make sure that this barcode is in the comments to here, that will get you in for our newsletter or our contest letter, which right now will again give direct links to Keeper as well as the other sponsor sites. It will give you the instructions to download our app, which is where you can access a scavenger hunt, and it's an online scavenger hunt. So we've just got some specific questions that are set up on there of information that Keeper would really like you to know, and it's not a difficult scavenger hunt. We want you to be able to find the answers easy, so it's just go there, find some answers, fill it in, and for every question you answer, you will get another entry into the draw for the Win a Bootcamp. Doesn't have to be for you. You can give it away to anybody else. So it is open to anybody in North America. And Keeper does work with, do you work with anybody right now outside of North America?
So it's just mainly Canada and the US, slowly doing Australia and the UK.
So you're doing all that on top of making your app be like an app on steroids in the last 18 months, and in less than a week already going in and responding to Canadian needs.
Yes.
And you're still here and you're like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I'm exhausted just saying that. Oh my gosh, Kenny.
No, the users really give us life. All our engineers actually can view conference calls and see, what are the users really want, what do they need, and seeing the energy that bookkeepers have, and it's infectious, and so definitely why I'm awake.
Awesome. Now, part of this too is I know that as a bookkeeper personally, myself and many that I collaborate with love apps that have solved a problem of theirs because they feel the pain instead of somebody that has solved a problem they thought we had or a pain they thought we felt. That's actually the start of Keeper, was it not?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So, we've talked to multiple bookkeepers in the beginning, but with Ben, it was, he worked with not the best bookkeeper, and then talking to the other startups. There were, a lot of QBO issues, and so hearing those pain points about the file reviews and client communication, those were really the two main parts of Keeper and how we started today.
Awesome. And Ben does have an accounting background, so he does understand our language as well.
Yes.
So that's awesome. Now, is there anything else that you want everybody to know about? I'm sure there must be lots, but we've got, I think 3 minutes left, 4 minutes left. So what else would you like anybody to know about your app or about you or about where to find you here for those in person at CPB?
Yeah, so we're right in the booth over there. We have a booth right in the back. We have, I think, one of the best QBO integrations in the game. That's coming from the techie side of me. But again, really want to emphasize, we do love listening. I think being able to listen first and then acting on it is a very hard thing to do. A lot harder said than done, especially for myself. But we do have a candy board, which is where we get feature requests from all our users and actually prioritize on building those before picking something out of nothing and working on that. We really iterate on the customer feedback and deploy new features every week.
Awesome. So this was unplanned. I'm going to put you on the spot right here, which I have done for a few. I would love to see an app and of your caliber, of the way that you listen to the people and work and react so quickly. I would love to see a little bit extra competition in the receipt capture world.
Yes.
Is that something you've heard before?
Yes, definitely, and love to talk more about that. I think our engineering ambitions are very, very, very high, but that's definitely on the roadmap and working on that Q1 2023.
Awesome. So it's not just you're open to discussions, it's you've heard, you've listened.
We've listened, we've scoped, we've designed, and it's just sitting there, but we're really ready to take that on very, very soon.
Awesome. And I have to say, I knew the answer to that as well. One of the things that I had said, and I loved that, Ben wrote down, again, for us here in Canada, that is very, very important, and something that he said he never would have thought about is the date. We have one receipt capture app up here in Canada that we can set a date format for vendors, but they're lacking in other ways. We have another one that is great in other ways, but we can't set a supplier rule to say, when you see this supplier, read the date format this way. And I know that was written down on that sticky paper that Ben takes, and I don't know what he does. He gives it to you or whatever, but he says it's on his sticky note.
Yes, it is.
It's on his sticky note.
Yes,
so, and again, I love to hear that you guys are listening, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I think you guys are going to go a long way in Canada.
Yeah.
I know we are going to sit down when it's not busy with them. I've got a whole bunch of other people coming. My team, Teresa Slack is coming, who is at the e-commerce booth as well. Her and her team want to come over with me so that we don't waste up too much of your time, but we want a really, really in-depth look. And there's a few of us that are coming, so yeah. Great. When you're closed down, over the next couple of days and everybody's in sessions, we'll still keep you busy. But again, if you haven't gone to take a look, go to take a look. So you guys have an onboarding package too, right? Because there's so many facets involved that you could go very quickly. Like, you might need a lot of onboarding help, but you guys are there to help with that too, right?
Yes, we invest heavily in customer support and success. We have unlimited team trainings, as well as if you have another system in place, migrating that data over to Keeper. We know how much inertia that takes, and so helping with that process is definitely first and foremost as well with our customer support.
Awesome. That's amazing. That's amazing. Everything that I've heard about you guys, I absolutely love. I don't know what capacity we're going to use it in. I don't know when, but it is definitely on our list of, absolutely apps to look at. So Yeah, if you're here again in person, go by, take a look at them, go by, get the selfies. Again, hashtag Keeper, hashtag Win a Bootcamp. We will be giving away this afternoon 3 puppies that are up for adoption. And with that, I think I forgot to mention that again, $50 is going to, so $150 in total from this sponsorship is going to Beagle Freedom Project, which is an absolutely amazing cause that is close to my heart as well. So come and look for one of these adorable little puppies and just say Keeper sent you. And you got to be the first 3 people that come say Keeper sent you. Go by the app. If you're at home, I will even take a selfie of you with the Keeper logo in the background, their website. We will consider that a selfie. Again, hashtag Win a Bootcamp, hashtag Keeper, and that will get you into the draw as well. All right, so we've probably got just a couple of seconds left. Is there any last minute or last second things you want people to know?
Yeah, just come on by. We'd love to just talk, and we actually do have a $50 Amazon gift card special if you book a demo here with us at CPB Ignite.
That's awesome.
Yes.
There we go. Another reason to go by. That's awesome.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time, Kenny. Thank you so much for sponsoring this. Yeah, I know that's awesome. And some beagle out there will be liberated because of you, and that's awesome. So thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget, come by at 2:30, 3 o'clock when we're meeting with Trifold, and 3:30 when we're meeting with Cinder. Have a great day, all. Bye.